welcome back. Well, I got a score today. There was one of the storage garage cleanouts. A guy bought a unit and he was just reflipping it. So he didn't know what he had. I went down there, I saw the tools, I made him a ridiculous low offer and told him, hey, just give me a call by the end of the day. And if you want to sell the stuff. So he gave me a call just like 3-4 hours later, right after lunchtime, and said, I sold a few pieces. If you want to come grab the rest for half what I offered, you'd take it. So I flew down there, and this is a ridiculous lot. Kind of feel bad because, basically the story is, guy had the storage unit, put his whole life's tools in there when he retired, and he died. So his parent, so his, family or someone was selling off the unit. So I don't know if you can see this, but someone made this for his father back in 1979. To Dad with Love, 6/17/1979. And, his name's on the toolbox and everything, so I feel bad about that, but his tool's gonna live on. So the good news is it's all old, good stuff. Ridiculous. I mean, this has just, been moved around, and I had to empty it so I could move it. But a lot of high-speed steel bits, taps, ridiculous amount of reamers. I mean, I haven't even looked in them yet. I just popped open a few, figuring they're drill bits, but they're all reamers. Some cheaper mics and indicators. That's the other stuff he sold was all the better indicators, but nothing I already had. Just 1-inch and 2-inch mics, some calipers, nothing special. So I was happy that I got a better deal because he sold those. But tooling everywhere, parallels, bits, more end mills, everything. So I'm gonna take a little while to go through this. I have a little table set up. I'm gonna organize a little show and see what I got here. But this is the first of probably a long video. I know people like seeing this stuff, so I'm gonna try to film it. But I'll bring you back as I go. Thank you. Alrighty, I'll bring you back to the table I set up. Go through this stuff. I've only popped it open. See what we got here. It's just a nice set of blank drill rod. Just missing a few sizes, but almost everything's there. So now I'll make some good testers, and it's a nice little setup. And here's a set of reamers. Should get a little bit of light here. But basically, it looks like number 1 through number 43. If I can read that. I need better lighting. I'm going to set up some better lighting. So nice set of reamers. I mean, they don't look abused. They're all there. There's a few different sizes. So maybe he had to replace a few or broke them. I'll check them out, but I don't see any bent or twisted. Yeah, regular set of drill bits. Numbered drill bits. Basically 1 through 43. Get some light here. And that doesn't help much for the camera. Now these are drill blanks too. 1/2 inch through 1/16, and looks like only 3 missing. So those will come in handy. set of regular drill bits, leaded. Missing a few odds and ends, so these don't look like the best, but I'll check them out. I mean, this is all old stuff, so I'm sure I spent quality than anything sold today in the stores. Another set of leaded blanks. Basically A through Z. Just missing one. So that's nice. That's a score. And here's another set of reamers. 1/2 inch through 16th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 missing. Yeah. Jeez, the sliding's terrible. And another set of reamers, leaded A through Z. Move the camera to the light instead of trying to move the light to the camera. That probably makes more sense. Let's see here. Yeah, so here's the reamers again. So that's all the drill bits, index sets. So let me go to the next pile and I'll bring you back. Okay, got a little better lighting set up. It's hard to get too bright a light. It reflects off the tools and you can't see them. So I don't have any diffusers. So we'll go over this quickly. I basically got a set of small reamers. Basically got number 1 through number 60. And they're only missing 1, 2, 3 sizes. All the small ones. And I got 1/2 inch through 16th. Mix and match set. And this definitely was used more than the numbered set. But the ones I pulled out quickly, there's some writing on there, but my eyesight, I need to grab my magnifying glass to read it. And they have been chucked up. But I can't see anything that looks too cheap. And here's a letter set, Z through A, and missing quite a bit, but looks in good shape also. Then these are just all sets of drill blanks, so I don't know if he was just using them for setup, measuring, but basically letters, numbers, and fractional complete sets. Just missing a couple. Those are real nice. Those are going to come in handy. These drill bits are small ones. It's a numbered set. They seem, the ones that belong in the set, you can tell by the length and everything, the ones that came in the set are very good quality, but he has a bunch of mix and match, a lot missing. But small drill bits, they break. But the ones that belong in there are very nice. I mean, sharp. And the black ones here look pretty good too. This one's brand new. It's never been used. And I say, there's writing, but I'm blind without glasses on. And then just a mix and match leaded drill bit set. I'm not impressed with this. Probably a couple sizes that'll come in handy. But hey, for the price I can't complain. So there's all the indexes. I'll continue on these things. Like I say, we all have a million of these cheap ones. And this guy's name was Paul. This one's broken, but it's okay. It's free, basically. Same thing. Some Chinese brand. Let's see if the battery's good. No, didn't think so. But these are the stainless steel ones that just drain the batteries. But they come in handy for throwaway items. I have a couple already. So we'll add a couple more. I found these laying in the box. Old set. Brown and Sharp, I think. Looks like it. I don't know if I have a magnifying glass over here. Starrett. It is an old Starrett. They move. I'll clean these up. So it's a nice small Starrett. And here's a 1 to 2 inch. Even has a calibration sticker on it. I'll see if I can read the date on that, see how old that sucker is. Let's go back to the magnifying glass. Yeah, another Starrett. Can't read the date right now. I'll see if I can clean it up without wrecking the ink. But it's another Starrett. Yeah, pretty nice. I'm surprised the guy that bought some of this lot before me, he bought most of the Brown and Sharp cases though. I think it would be a Brown and Sharp, but I guess it fits in there, but it's not precise. Oh, it looks like it. Double check it. Alright, that's that lot. Let me put this stuff away and I'll come back with some more. Okay, here's a little wooden slide dry that was on top of the big wooden box. I'll do a quick explanation there, then shut off the camera and line it all up. But basically, just a box of Allen keys. Nothing special on that one. An old Chuck, 1/2 inch. Looks like the name is HITI R3-33. You know, MT Chuck. Moves freely. Looks pretty good. We have a whole box of high-speed steel bits and some center drills. So I'll go through that and look at that. That looks nice. That looks like a nice little box. Then one whole drawer of double-sided end mills, some carbide, a little bit of everything. So I'll line those up, and those are all bigger. And we got a whole nother section of little ones, some drill bits that probably go in the sets that were missing, so I might fill up those sets. And these are all brand new small bits. A nice set of, why can't my brain think? Tweezers, Jesus, I couldn't think of the name tweezers. A nice set of tweezers. So I'll, oh, look at this, brand new. Still in the wax. So a lot of them, yeah, God, waxed. A lot of these are still brand new. It's an amazing score. So I'll shut off the camera, I'll come back, I'll lay it all out, see what I got here, and we'll go from there. Alrighty, bring you back. This is everything that was in this box. Believe it or not, there was only a handful of junk stuff. Old wire strippers, like a universal tool, and some electrical pull switches, but everything else was tools. Some of it is brand new. There's a few pieces you can definitely tell is burnt, but the majority looks in good shape. So, we'll see if we can zoom in here. So, up on this top row, this is all double-ended milling. You can see there's a couple brand new ones still in the wax. Some look never been used. All these in the plastic, a double end. Some very small ones. This guy had to do some very fine work because this is a tap that he had. He has a couple small, very small taps and some very small drill bits. So, and then next row here is all singled end mills. You know, one still in the wax. There's a couple beat up, but they still look pretty good. Got one keyway cutter. Some double-ended pilot drills. One big ass drill bit that will go on the set. These are all little odds and ends, small drill bit taps. Bigger reduced shank cutters. And high-speed steel. Looks like these are all the cutters he hand cut for threading, and these all look nice. I mean, sharp. I mean, these are all, I think he sharpened these all up, made them, put them in his little, came in the little plastic box here. These are the ones I pulled out of this box, but these are all nice, freshly cut. I'll be able to use these right away. They say drill chuck, ruler, feeler gauge stock, and big tweezers. And these are all reamers. Some of them are tiny, I mean, microscopic. So I'm going to go through the reamer sets I have and see if I can fill the missing ones in. And then just the basic, like everybody has. Allen keys, and more Allen keys. I have the same box somewhere in my toolbox downstairs. Looks the same. So that's just from this one wooden box. So I'll try to put them back in somewhat organized. And move on to the next lot. So I'll bring you back. Okay, the next unboxing basically is going to be this toolbox. So I'll bring you back as I lay it out, and we'll go from there. Okay, we're coming back. I emptied out the Kennedy toolbox. Box is in good shape, needs a cleaning. And so far, this is just the junk that I got out of this. Everything else is pretty good. And as far as I can date this box, here's a ticket to Fenway Park. And let me read it here. 2007, July 1st, 2007. So that was in the box, so at least we know that this box is being used in 2007. And he's a Patriots fan, just like I am. New England. 6-time champions. So we got Patriots up there. Flip the screen around here. Set it on the tail. So this was all in the box. More end mills. And it's just an amazing amount of end mills. So these are all double-sided. No, sorry, this is not a double-sided. 2 flute. That should go down here. But all these are all double-sided. This one's brand new. Most of the tubes are still, I think they're, factory sealed still. This one came off easy, but I can't see any sign of this being chucked up. This is a 3/4 high-speed pole, P-O-H-L. Probably, I never heard of it, but that's because I don't buy good stuff, so I'm assuming these are pretty good tools. These are all, however you pronounce it, sorry, I don't know, P-O-H-L. Then we got Cleveland high-speed end mill, double-sided. This one definitely has been used. One end looks decent. So it looks like Cleveland and poles were the tool of choice. Quintico tool products. Double-sided. This one's brand new. God. So a little bit of everything here. Like I said, I just spread them out. I haven't even looked at them. Controx. So, and then here's all single. Yeah, this is brand new. Another pole. 5/8. Champion. These labels are faded. This one you can't read the label. More Cleveland. This one, yeah, definitely been used, but it's sharp. So single. Yeah. Oh, this one's nice 2 flute. Nice and sharp. Let's see if I can read the size here. 5/16. And then we got bunch of end mills here. Got some 2 flutes. I got 6 flute, 4 flute, 6 flute, 4 flute. So that's all the good stuff. You know, pipe cutter. Hey, I'll take it. We got a little saw. I found blades in another dresser. We got a little saw set up for the mill. Of course, all the rulers. Got 1 T-slot. And if anybody has a Brown & Sharpe 1-inch mic head they need, looks like I got a brand new mic head. I probably have a couple Brown & Sharpe, so I'll check it out. But this is brand new in the box. There's a little rust on the inner board there, but brand new in the box. Let's see, number 297, micrometer head. A couple little machinist clamps, a couple little arbors for another splitting saw. Not sure what this is. Look at this fly cutter. Now that's a fly cutter. I have to say that looks homemade. But it might not be. But no, it's definitely homemade. You can see the tool marks. That's a fly cutter. A little too big for my mill, but hopefully I'm trying to work on another mill, but I can't afford what the guy wants, so I'm hoping he'll come down. Some threaded rod. I think these is for like a thread setting tool, if I was going to say nut-zert tool, or yeah, I'd say nut-zert tool. So I've got a lot of arbors for that. This looks like the same. I think this is the same setup, so if anybody recognizes what this is, I don't. It's missing pieces, so that's probably why I don't understand what the hell it is. But nice set of parallels, angles. I mean, they need some cleaning, but they look in good shape. And the rest is just odds and ends. Got a great prison shank here, and it does have new blades. So when I go to prison, I'll hide this, and we'll be good. Typical file, old school. Let's see here. Smons, made in USA. Old school hammer, you know, frame and square. Shimstott, Allen heads. But that's a pretty good score. Honestly, what I paid for this lot, I mean this whole entire lot, just not right here, everything, probably the parallels worth it alone. I mean, the milling tools I have are crazy. I say the next thing, I can't tell you the price, it's embarrassing, so low, but the parallels is probably what I paid for. So let me move this all and clean out the box, move it all back in, then we still have the big wooden box to go through. I'll be back. Okay, the last bunch. This is the big wooden box. So I'm going to empty this out, put it on the table, and see what we got in there. A lot of high-speed steel bits, taps, bunch of little everything, so this should be interesting. I'll bring you back. Alright, bring you back to the tool score I got. Basically went through all the lathe bits. There's a lot of left-handed bits too for fly cutter. That did come with a fly cutter. And it has that monster one. Where did I put it? Figure I could find it because it's a monster. Ah, here it is. So, you come with this fly cutter. So 2 fly cutters. And on the brazed carbide. Yeah, I'm having trouble getting good lighting in this shop. The LED reflects too much, so I'm trying a different light. That's all good brand names. What else do we have here? There's so many. There's over 50 carbide tips, and so like I say, lighting's terrible, sorry. I'd come up with something better. But some oddballs. This monster. It's homemade boring bar. Someone took some time grinding away on that. And so, there's over 150, over 100 high-speed steel bits, and a bunch of taps. Some are good, so a lot of them are good quality, good shape. A lot of countersinks, from big to small. So I've got a lot of good stuff out of this room so far. This is the funny, look at this cute little drill index. 61 through 80. It's missing almost all of them, but I do have, I think they just weren't put back in here because they're so small. I have a bunch of tiny drill bits, so I have to go through and get the mic out and measure them and see if I can fill this little thing. I'll never use them, but be nice to have. So that's the lathe bit score. And I'll see what else I can break down for you, and hopefully you can edit this video a little bit better. But everything's out of there, everything's cleaned up. Not too much junk. It was all pretty good. So let me stop this and maybe edit this video. Have a good day. Try getting better light here. Try to give you a close-up of all the different bits. Wish I had a scale. I'd love to weigh all these, see how much I have. Might have to dig one out somewhere. Quite a bit of weight here. These are all, there's some brand new uncut bits, but most of these are all cut. There's some nice threading cuts, potting cuts. And got some big monsters that I don't have a machine that can handle them, but hey. I have a few friends, might be able to set them up with some bits. I'm looking at another couple lathes anyway, so hopefully I'll get a bigger lathe and I can put these to use. Box of taps and countersinks. A little bit of everything. And I did show these in the last video, but I'll get a better close-up. Nice little fly cutter. And this one's definitely homemade. I can see all the machining marks, but it's very good. I think it's a little too big for the mill I have now, but I'll put it in there and just see how balanced it is. I'll run it. I won't be able to use it, but that's it for now. Talk to you later.